So, Jay, a tough result here. What was your take on the game?
Yeah, no, I think first half we probably weren't good enough for our standards. Don't think we moved the ball with speed. Don't think we connected in the wide areas to try and break down their block shape. Really disappointed with the first goal. Obviously, Greta's had to come off, and we've left a gap in the middle where Rihanna's got the header and it's gone in. And I think that might have been a moment that could have been a catalyst to kind of wake us up a little bit in that first half. And listen, we've had to bring off Jones early. We've then had to bring off Barks, unfortunately, both with hamstring injuries, and we'll have to assess that. And obviously, it affects our rhythm, it affects our game plan. Taking off Jones, who's a platform to build on. We're bringing on Jessie Gale, who likes to spin and run in beyond. So a lot of things changed in that moment. Really, really happy with the introduction to Ange, and she got a goal back. And I think from that moment, we were good for the 1-1. And obviously, the second half has unfolded with moments of jubilation with Ava, and moments of obviously controversy with the goal, and really disappointed to lose the game given the lead we were in going into the 60-minute mark.
And what was your view on Ipswich's second goal there?
Yeah, no, so I think the ball's obviously gone wide. Really disappointed with our build, having watched it back. And then ball's gone into the wide area. We dived into a challenge in that moment and the ball's gone into the air. Referee's not looking at the play as the ball's met Natasha Thomas at the back post, and he's blown his whistle. So therefore, he's ultimately stopped the game of play to give a free kick. He's not looking at the ball, and the ball's gone into the back of the net. So he's got a big decision to make because essentially he's now impeding a goal. However, the letter of the law is as soon as the referee blows the whistle, the game stops, and the game did stop in that moment. And he's consulted and made a decision that the ball was in before he blew the whistle. And there was a good 2 seconds before the whistle blown and the ball's gone in the back of the net. So we obviously feel aggrieved in the moment. I think that then brought a lot of emotion into the next 10, 15 from both teams. I think both teams probably lost a little bit of momentum, a little bit of rhythm. And then we've got into the final kind of 20 minutes, 2-2. Do we go for the win? Do we not? And so we've had a rush of blood in the box. Again, come through our build, and the penalty's gone in, and we tried. Ella with the last chance at the end. Good save over, but I think there was a controversial moment in that second half that ultimately has cost the game.
And you touched on it a little bit earlier, but a nice moment for Ange scoring her first goal for the club.
Yeah, I think she's got to take immense pride from today. Thought she was the best player on the pitch across both teams, to be fair. I think she caused them a lot of issues receiving a ball back to goal, able to turn, drive, and she worked off Jessie well for the first goal. Not Jessie's style, but working well as a platform to then use Ange, and she's put that in the top corner. I think in the second half she carried us forward with her carries, and we've made a lot of changes today in terms of personnel in game. Meg's played 10, she's played left, she's played wide right, so Elle's come on at the end, and yeah, we're obviously having to change as much as we can. Uncontrollable with the injuries we picked up. So yeah, listen, I'm just gutted for the players today. I think that second half they gave everything, they took everything on board at half time. Saw a completely different Pompey, saw a more aggressive Pompey, a more proactive Pompey with the ball, and a big decision's cost us in today's game.
And then the second goal, Ava with a nice finish into the bottom corner.
Yeah, no, and it's a fantastic delivery from Meg. She's put a great ball into the back post, and we've obviously made a challenge. It's fallen down to her, and she's been there to react well with a great strike. And I felt that then gave us confidence, because I still think we had another couple of gears to give in this game. And I think we would have drawn a lot of confidence from that. And all we had to do then was kind of just gain a bit of composure, see the game, and listen. Then, like I said, then the controversial moment is on the goal. I'll let everyone see that. Everyone can make judgment of it, and it won't be any different to my opinion. And ultimately, that is a goal that's cost us today's game. And we've not been able to find a way inside the dying kind of 15, 20 minutes to get a result. So yeah, listen, we're going to be disappointed today, because I think the result on a whole, taking away the first half, but on a whole, I think deserves something from it. And we obviously come away aggrieved because we've got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, obviously a tough result here, but now I guess your work begins on picking the players and the staff up for another big week and a big fixture ahead.
Yeah, and I said to the players at the end of the game, firstly, we've got to look at ourselves, the changes we made as staff, and ultimately the moments and the actions weren't good enough in that first half, and we've got to start holding ourselves to higher standard, higher accountable. It was a game where it was another competitive game. We've been in all 4 league games this season. It's competitive. So yeah, we got to kind of pick the players up, and they've got to pick each other up as well. We've got to recover, we've got to rest. We've definitely got to reflect on the game, and we've got to try and somehow take positives from it. But obviously it's going to be difficult with the context of the game.